Canberra Metalheads. Me and You Season 2. Alright, let's kick it.
Canberra Metalheads.
Witchskull limited edition. You're joined here with Tony from Witchskull. How you doing, man?
Great, man. Good to be here.
Yeah, thanks for being on the show, man. We're here at the basement before the first ever, exclusive 10-person show.
Yeah, COVID, 10-person social distancing.
Yeah, you can see we've got a nice space between us now.
Yes, we're at least a meter plus away from each other, and it's pretty exciting stuff. To get to play and just to be hanging out.
Oh man, it's so good to
see humans.
Yeah,
it's fucking cool. You know?
I just watched you guys sound check, man, and it sounded really cool at the moment.
Thank you, brother.
You're here for an album launch release at the moment of a Driftwood Cross.
We just had that just come out. The album just come out in April 24th.
Yep. And
we're doing a bunch of songs off of this, but this came up, and it's like more about supporting the local, the guy who supports, the place, Lance and the Basement and Ralph and all these guys that support all the bands, It's about giving back to them,
Yeah, I dig it, man.
But we're going to be, we're like on the Driftwood Cross thing. We would be touring
for
but
that,
because of people eating back burgers, in Wuhan, we're kind of, doing this, But this is cool as fuck.
Yeah, dude, I seen, people have probably seen posts on social media about the setup with all the, tables and the atmosphere and stuff out there. It's really cool, hey?
Dude, it's fucking wicked. It's looked like Elvira or fucking Zachary, the cool ghoul, should be hosting a TV show when it's in full swing, man. I'm like, it's fucking cool as,
Yeah, they made it good out there.
Yeah, it's sick, man. It's gonna be a ride. Actually, fucking can't wait to play, Because it's crazy. You can't really make out the faces.
Yeah.
Because of the smoke. It's fucking cool.
Yeah. Yeah, well, this will be...
Very skull-like.
Man, I didn't think I'd ever see a time again when there was less than 50 people at a Witchskull
show. You mean less than 6? But but Chompy's here. Hey, listen, Chompy's here too, and everybody, and it's like, this is to support the Basement with supporting every fucking band in Australia.
Yeah, dude. So shout out to Chompies in the Basement.
Lance, man, all those cats,
all the guys
supporting all the Australian bands. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
it's fucked the hit that they took.
It's crazy, and that's just the ones that I know. There's a bunch of bands that I don't even know about.
Fucking all. That's man. Yeah. How many people? How fucked everybody is, man. Yeah. It's you got to do it, man. This is where we're from,
Yeah, well, we were saying before, you're not new to the show. You guys are pretty much a veteran at this point. This will be your third appearance on Canberra Metalheads.
Oh, I'm a fucking legend.
yeah. So it's been good to have you on the show so far, and we already covered this in the first episode. But coming from the States, man, you guys must have been getting hit hard over.
Yeah, man, totally, man. My family's from New York, so my sister works in a hospital, and there's tons of patients and people dying, and my brothers work with people that died on the job. It's fucking serious shit,
That's
how
insane.
hard it hit over there, but thank God all my loved ones over there are good,
Oh, man.
They're good, but it's just fucking, that's just, it's movie shit, it's fucking what's up behind this fucking thing, it's scary shit, it's and things are just starting to heat up for the band, we fucking want to go play Europe and get back to America, you know what I'm saying, and play, and then this shit happens, but don't worry, the skull always wins, brother.
Oh, for sure, man, you guys shine through everything. And what behind all that is the bass that you can hear, which is yourself shining through with the low end.
Yes, thank you, brother. Yeah, it's we're just fans of music, man. That's it, playing, and the gigs are getting fucking cool as fuck,
Yeah, dude. Well, like I said, we had you on the show previously, and that
was a blast.
Well, that was just after Coven's Will came out, so it's good to have...
Oh, shit, yeah, okay, cool.
It's good to have you back again.
Thank you. We got to do a thing with it,
Yeah, I feel like I feel like I need to have you on every time, just like every album will have an episode related to it over the years.
Why wouldn't that be fucking sick, man? That'd be cool. But yeah, man, and it's doing really good, man, Driftwood Cross, because we always jam. You know that. That's where you know us from.
That's where I know you from.
And what do you think? We're gonna be? We're always writing and jamming and rehearsing and just getting you fucking, stockpiling your nuts, and then just when the time is hit, because it's like, we're on fucking a good label, and man, it's working for us, We're just doing the skull thing, man. That's it. People are bugging out because it's alive. It's like the music too. It's songs and it's like live, and people ain't used to that. It's so much doctored shit, in studios covered, and it's like we play more of in a raw form,
I dig it, man. I feel like you're one of the true bands that I can listen to a CD and watch live and still enjoy both platforms equally.
That's fucking big, man. Thank you. It's fucking crazy like that. Man, think about when you listen to music and, some things like, I could I ain't gonna go there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're a bit of a spectacle.
Yeah, and even, I can add a third element to that and say even when you guys are jamming, I could nearly watch a jam session as if it was a live show, and I have, back in the early days of me closing up at the jam session place, and been standing on the other side of the door and not wanting to open it and telling you that I have to close down because I want to listen to you guys finish that riff.
You know what's funny? You should have just been coming in there. We would have let you hang there. That's funny shit because we rehearse like a gig, man. If at that volume, I don't know if but it's like gig time at rehearsal. It's full tilt or nothing. Yeah. That's where the rawness and the toughness of the skull tunes comes from. It's just played with full force all the time. Where other dudes just do it quietly. With nothing loud. No, it's stacks and it's loud as fuck. Yeah, exactly. And it's just and then we fine tune that.
Yeah, it's like the like the Lemmy theory,
Yeah.
Loud as fuck,
Yeah, exactly, man. But then it's like, it's all about the sound and fucking, getting it right and shit like that,
Yeah, no, dude. Like I said, man, this was just a taste to get a quick interview in before the show tonight, man. I'm just fucking super stoked to be able to have you on the show again and be able to watch some live music again.
Yeah, same here. We got to do it again, man. This is great.
Thanks for being on the show, bro.
Cheers.
To the second part of the Witchskull limited edition of Canberra Metalheads. I've got the drummer here from Witchskull, Joel. How you doing, man?
Good, Marky. How's things, mate? All right?
Yeah, good. I was saying to Tony before, you guys are veterans on the show, so it's good to have you back again.
Thanks. Yeah, this is the third time we've been on, I think.
Third time, yeah.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, so we had, just after Coven's Will came out, we had you on, and then a time after that. Actually, you've got a fourth time as well because we did the callback to the vinyl edition episodes that we did with you as well.
That's right.
So yeah, you're probably the longest serving member on the show, guest on the show.
Excellent, mate. Well, that's an honour. Thank you.
Oh, hey man, and we only give it to the those who deserve it. So it's good to. I think everyone we've had on the show is just for a reason that they've been able to add something good to it, and the fact we've had you back so many times, man, it just means that you can add so much.
Well, thanks. We appreciate it, and we always, appreciate the fact that you're giving us the outlet to talk, because we can talk.
Yeah, man. Well, I'd be talking this much anyway. I'm just glad that I got to put it on a platform where people actually listen. Because I feel like too many people are just like, oh man, you got a really good skill there, but you're using it like the checkout chick at Woolies doesn't want to hear that much information,
Yeah, no, it suits us, mate. So yeah, ask away.
Yeah, man. No, it's like I said to Tony before as well. This is basically where you, for this gig, is sort of part of the post gig from the release of the Driftwood Cross album.
Yeah, it's been unusual. Obviously, we expected once the album sort of came out, we were expecting to sort of tour it within Australia, and then obviously we were hoping to get overseas on this record tour as well. And look, we're still hopeful that'll happen, but obviously it's going to take a while, you know what I mean? But so this has been fantastic. Gives us a chance to play a few sets through on the basement stage, which is always good fun to play on. Fantastic PA.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, we're stoked that Lance and the guys sort of invited us along.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I heard you guys sound check before, man, and it sounds bloody amazing. So, I actually mentioned to Tony, and I'll say it again because it's worth mentioning. I'll say it as many times as I need to. One of the only bands that I appreciate listening to CD, vinyl, or live, all equally. So,
man, that's great. That's really good to hear. Look, we try and make our albums pretty live and pretty natural. Obviously, there's sort of second guitar added and the vocals go on separately and whatever.
Yep.
But we try and deliver the songs in the studio very similar to the way we deliver them at rehearsals or on the record. So that's great. You think that means a lot. So thanks.
Oh man, yeah. So like I said, you guys have been smashing it out for years, and I've been watching you guys for years. So it's cool to see. And also first gig back at the basement in months. It's cool to actually see some live music, man.
Yeah, well, we're stoked, and obviously we've got Lance and the basement crew to thank for picking us. They could have obviously selected anyone they wanted, and the fact that they chose us is pretty awesome. So yeah, we're indebted to those guys, but yeah, we're really looking forward to it.
Yeah, dude. Well, like I said before, the ability to watch live music, man, like would have been an honour for me to be able to come and watch anyone, but just to see Witchskull's even better, dude. Especially after the new album coming out, and being able to catch a couple of tracks that I might not have caught at the previous shows.
No, thanks, man. Like for us, it's great. Like we're still obviously playing. We're playing a set of other tunes as well.
Yep.
But I think out of the 9 songs we're playing, I think we're actually doing 4. So half the set's kind of like the new album.
Yeah, yeah.
And so for us, that's always good to sort of give the new ones a run. And I think there's a good chance a few of the people would have heard those tunes by now.
Yeah, yeah. So the new album, the Driftwood Cross, is there like a story behind the name or anything like that?
Look, I think with all of our stuff, there's definite sort of themes that run through all 3 of the records.
Yep.
Look, I tend to not sort of go too much into the description because I think it's good for people to kind of look into it and take what they want out of it and the way they interpret it, because everyone sort of interprets things differently.
Yeah.
And there's certain parts of it that I don't even get because Marky writes the lyrics and he's got a really unique way of kind of telling stories.
Yeah.
So I think if you look into all 3 records, there's definite themes that run through all of it.
Yeah.
So if you sort of suss it all out, you probably you come to some kind of idea of what we're about.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's got a really cool vibe about it. I like the sort of the skull theme and the kind of like supernatural sort of feel behind it, when it comes to the Witchskull type combination between like the even the live shows. You get this really cool sort of atmosphere from the gigs as well.
That's great. Thanks for saying that, because that means a lot to us. Because I think Marcus and Tony are the main guys behind the sort of themes and titles of what the albums and songs are.
Yeah.
And I think they're really creative with that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So I really like the idea that there's sort of occult themes and sort of really dark sort of themes running through everything that we do.
Yeah.
So that's great that you get that vibe, because that's kind of that's how we feel about the tunes as well.
That's on top of my head.
Yeah. There's no hiding behind who would be talking with that accent in the background.
Yeah, no, that's totally expected of him to butt in and make his presence known.
What a jeez, I'm sexy.
Oh man, so with the I know the previous albums you had like vinyl releases. Is there any word on having a vinyl press of the current one?
Yep, it has come out. It's come out on clear and purple vinyl again, as the Diehard's the clear, and then I think the American version is purple.
Yep.
And then the standard is black. I'm pretty sure it's the same as the last one. So
yeah, well I have Covenant's Will on clear, purple and black as well. So it makes sense that this one would be on the same colour pattern. All through Rise Above Records.
Yeah, well, look, that's Rise Above's call.
Yeah.
We don't sort of have too much involvement in that, except for the fact that we kind of really want to make sure that everything we release has a vinyl release. But I'm pretty sure Rise Above always does that anyway.
Yeah.
So for us, it's a really important thing to have vinyl, and so far on all 3 releases, we've been lucky to have multiple versions of each.
Yeah, cool, man. Well, it's good to be able to hear on multiple platforms, and now tonight live as well. So, hey, man, it's good to be out, good to be watching gigs.
Mate, I'm glad you're here, and yeah, look, hopefully you enjoy tonight. We're definitely looking forward to it. To get to play sort of 4 sets over the weekend for us is like dream come true. So especially through this big thumping rig here at the basement.
Yep.
So yeah, man, looking forward to it. I'll keep an eye out for you.
I'll be there. I'll be as close as I can be. And as I was saying to Tony before, man, I never thought I'd see the day where I watch Witchskull playing to under 50 people again. So
yeah, well, we've sort of joked that back in the early days we definitely played to less than 10.
6 and a kangaroo.
So for us, yeah, man, it's fine. We're just happy to play. So if people come, that's great. And in this situation, the fact that the 10 people have come to all 4 sittings is just, man, it's awesome. So yeah, we can't wait to sort of make some noise for it.
Yeah, cool, man. All right, thanks for being on the show, man, and make sure you check out Witchskull on their social medias, and also check out Rise Above Records and get yourself some Witchskull stuff.
Cheers, Marky. All the best, man.
Yeah, cheers, man. Thanks for being on the show.
Thanks a lot. We'll see you soon.